What's up, everybody? Hope you're doing well on this Thursday evening. Good Lord. It's been a long week for me. I have been up and at 'em at the crack of dawn, um, visiting BNI chapters, having fun with that. Absolutely love BNI. Shout out to everybody I visited this week, Fountains, Foothills, and there was an Elk Grove today at the... Oh, it's a great group too. God, it's been a long day, but I had a great time out there. Great President Brian. I know it's Dr. Brian, so I do remember that. Just can't remember. That's going to bother me when I get back. But speaking tomorrow at another BNI chapter. If you can get out there, come out. It's going to be great. They're a great group out there, the Sacktown business partners here in Sacramento. So, just big shout outs all the way around. But tonight, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to break it down for you. This is going to be a little bit of a longer live stream because I'm going to do a presentation on geotag retargeting. I know I've been hyping it up, and I know sometimes a visual will do a lot better than me just talking about it. I'm so excited about this because there's just nothing like it out there. And we're about to change the game up on May 5th with something that is just absolutely insanely incredible as far as trying to reach the people that you want to do business with, people that would be interested in your product or service. So I'm not going to belabor that too much. I'm just going to show you what it is really quick little webinar. This is going to be a little bit of a longer live stream, so you may want to take a little time if you want to view this later, but I'm doing it now, baby, because this is the time I got to do it. So anyway, welcome. Geotag retargeting. Okay, what is it? So basically, it's a surveillance system. It's so advanced, and when I mean advanced, I'm talking like Big Brother advanced because of what we're able to do. And as you know, as a business owner, you got to get your leads in, right? Whether you're talking to people, you're part of a great networking organization like BNI, or you're running Facebook ads, doing social media posts, you got to do stuff, right? You got to let your people know about your business. But getting your message in front of people is always a challenge, right? You talk to people, they say things, but you know, sometimes it doesn't work exactly the way that they say. So like I was saying earlier, you may do a Facebook campaign. Hopefully you're emailing at least the people that you've done business with. Maybe you've done a mailer by itself. But you know, things are kind of hit and miss. And as you know, you got to plan for them. You know, you got to reach your best prospects. It takes a lot. Facebook's raising its prices. It's a lot harder. Costs a lot more in Facebook to run cold traffic ads in Facebook. And you know, so things are definitely getting more competitive out there because your competitors are finding out about stuff. So now everybody's running ads in Facebook. Facebook used to be hella cheap. It used to be super cheap to get in front of people and get your message out there. And they had a lot of great targeting tools back in the day that unfortunately they've had to scale back because of their you know, their things with you know, that they've been going through. But basically. I'm going to show you guys how to get your message in front of your perfect audience, okay? Because of what this does in the technology that we have access to. And basically, even if they've never heard of you, seen you before, you are going to be able to pinpoint the people that you want to put your message in front of. So it's insane, all right? And the reason being is because of the cell phone, okay? It is a cell phone that allows us to be able to market in front of everybody. And when I say everybody, I mean everybody because everybody has their cell phone. As you know, 91% of smartphone users, everybody has their phone with them all the time. You know this. You know, you have your phone with you all the time. You take your phone to your bed. Yeah, you can go to the store. When you're eating a bowl of cereal, you're checking your phone. When you're on the toilet, you're checking your phone. Hopefully you are washing your hands. But you have your phones with them all the time. And people are always checking their cell phones. Listen, if I don't answer certain texts or calls within an hour, people think I'm insane. They question whether or not I'm a serious businessman because I don't keep my phone. I'm one of those few people that can put my phone down and be cool with it because it's always going off and it's actually kind of annoying. But a lot of people don't go more than an hour without checking their cell phone. So it's most people have it on them all the time. And people definitely shop with them all the time. I do it. Hey, can I get this cheaper on Amazon? I want to do a review, look up a review site real quick and see whether or not, what people are saying about a particular product, especially if I haven't researched it prior to. So I guess what I'm saying is people are always using and always on their cell phone. So what is geotag retargeting? What is it? All right, well, let's break it down. Geotag retargeting is targeting your competitors' customers, showing them your ads and tracking them to your place of business. Okay, so that's actually amazing, right? Because what happens is we set digital fences, right, on these computers around your competitor's place of business, right? So just think of it, think of your competitors right now, or think of a neighborhood. If you're a realtor, a mortgage lender, think of a neighborhood you would love to see people always, you'd want to always see your ads, okay? But I'm going to keep it real simple here. Competitor 1, 2, 3, and 4, right? We put electronic digital geofence around their location, all right? And when what happens is when they walk into this, and this is where we differ from a lot of people, because a lot of marketers can do this type of marketing where they put a geofence around the location, right? That's not really that that's not really that revolutionary. As long as people are inside this fence, you can show them ads all day long, all day strong. It's very, very simple, very, very easy. Okay, that's what most marketers have access to. Right, but what we actually do, and I'm going to show you in a second, is we actually tag their cell phone, all right? And then what happens is when they're on their work computers and they're on their home laptops, because we tag the cell phone, the apps that they have on their cell phone that translate into real world, like Bank of America app, right? You would maybe log into your Bank of America app here, and then you check your balance. Hopefully it's nice and fat on your work computer. And then you go home at night, you make sure that your balance is nice and fat, okay? And we show them ads. And then what happens is they see ads, they click on the ads or not, and they when they walk into your business, if you have a physical location, we actually can track them to your physical location. So this is absolutely incredible. So think about it, going back, right? We picked up the ID, the cell phone ID, at your competitor's location, and then we can track them to your place of business, which is incredible. This also, of course, works if you don't have a brick and mortar. So, and the branding on this is incredible. All right. So they enter into the geolocation that we set, that you give us, and then when they leave, okay. So most marketers, as long as they're in that circle, you can show them your ad. But when they leave, they become ghosts. They're no longer, unless they clicked on the ad while they're inside that circle, they become ghosts. And that's what the issue is. We have the ability to track them after they leave that location. And that is what sets us apart with geotag retargeting, okay? So again, we set the geofence and we then get on the cell phone. So with that, we're able to target precisely, because wouldn't you love to talk to all the people entering your competitor's location? Or if you have a certain area that you would love people to see your ads over and over and over again, just think about that. It's absolutely insane. And again, that's because we are able to capture that mobile advertising ID. True story, guys. When you use certain apps, and there's over 180,000 of them, Google Maps being one of them, Words with Friends, things like that, there's actually, when you click on and use that term of service, you actually say that your data and where you've been can actually be shown to and sold to marketers like myself. So, I know it sounds creepy and everything, and it kind of is, but the thing is, when you're using it to get business, it's absolutely fantastic because it can help you pinpoint your target audience, like people that you really want to see your business. So what type of businesses does this work for, right? We got this mobile advertising ID. Well, I'll show you that in a second. But just imagine, we picked up all these people. Let's say we geofenced this area right here. And as they go home and to church and school and the home and the bank, and 2 weeks later, 3 days later, you're serving them ads and you know that they were here. And this was your competitor's complex. It's absolutely insane. So, this works really, really great for auto dealerships, because think of being able to hit all the people that go onto a particular auto dealerships, mechanics. So everybody going to a particular mechanic shop, you can then serve them ads in a month, 2 weeks, whenever, offering them a coupon to use you next time. Chiropractors is insane. Dentists, you think of it, pet care, salon, spa services. I mean, if you try one salon, why can't they try yours, right? If they're going into one salon, you might as well send them a coupon. So it's just incredible. And here's a list of just a small list of some other things that work really, really good with geotag retargeting. And so that is what this is. So think about it. Who would you target? If you could stand in front of your competitor's place of business and pass out your flyer, and there was nothing your competitor could do about it, right? Nothing another person in your profession could do about it, who would you target? Okay? So again, we grab them while they're in that geofence location we set, and then we send them ads when they're home and when they're at work. It's absolutely insane. And we have something that is also so incredible. We call it our look back windows. So let's say that you wanted to get everybody who visited your competitor in the last 30 days, last 3 months, last 6 months, last 12 months, even the last 5 days. You wanted everybody who's been in a particular store, your competitor's shop, office, clinic, practice, whatever. You wanted to get everybody and be able to begin to send ads to everybody that's been inside that location. That is what our look back windows are. That's another way to get your people. And not only that, we have audiences where we can target and filter data, okay? So just imagine setting a location up, right? And you have this radius. So everybody that's coming through, we're picking up those cell phone IDs. But of course, you don't want to advertise to everybody, right? You may want to filter all of those IDs. So we have the ability to filter by whether they're a man or a woman, by how old they are, their marital status, whether they're parents or not. So now all these IDs, and now we filter, and now we just advertise to parents. Think about that. Whether or not they're homeowners or not, we can tell that with our data overlays. What type of car they drive, their household income, and other insane stuff like whether they're into yoga, their intentions to buy something, whether they've purchased online before or not, what their profession is. Hopefully you're getting the gist. There is a lot. We have over 10,000 data points that we have to filter through all the cell phone IDs that we capture. So again, another way to just pinpoint hit the people that you want to market in front of. So again, net worth. These are things, some of these things we used to have access to in Facebook, but we don't have access to those in Facebook anymore. But now through the power of geotag retargeting, we have. And a lot of you may not realize that Google, Google's a king of search. So for paid search, PPC, they are the kings. But when it comes to display ads, right? Display ads are the ads you're going to see on, the various websites, CNN, ESPN, the Weather Channel, Huffington Post. We have the ability to target certain websites. So if there's an industry-specific website that you'd like your ads to show up over and over and over again, also filtered, we have the ability to do that. And again, another stat is that the big companies are spending more money on paid display advertising and less on paid search now. So there's a real shift happening to where the ads that you see popping up on all over your computer on your favorite websites, that makes up about 60-70% of the web. They're advertising there more, and they're doing that because it absolutely works. And again, like I was already mentioning this, these are just a tiny sampling. There are literally millions of websites that your ad can show up on. We show up on Facebook on the little side, not in the feed for geotag retargeting, but on the side ads. But again, your ad will display on these websites when people are searching. When people are, on people looking up articles, your ad is popping up, and it's going to be a person that was either in your competitor's store, and they have a certain amount of income, if that's how you want to target, or they're a male, woman, parent, whatever type of layers you want to shift and filter your data. So it's just absolutely insane. And so, here's just a small example of just, this is the Golden One Center and the Holiday Inn and the Embassy Suites, and we can put those filters on there, and then when people are on their cell phones, they can see that. So that is what geotag retargeting it is, and because of our cross-device advertising transference, we're able to show it on their laptops. We surround them, right? We're just like, they're everywhere. Absolutely. It's incredible for branding, right? You're trying to get your brand out there. It is absolutely incredible for branding. Have a great offer. Want to offer something to your perfect person. Geotag retargeting is the place to be. And the thing is, you don't want your competitor setting a geotag on your place. Right, so I'm sharing this, and I'm trying to get the word out to people because one of the things with geotag retargeting is that once we lock up an area, that area is locked until the person decides that they don't want to do it anymore. So, like, literally, this is a kind of a first come first served basis as far as exclusivity of locking up a location for however long you want to. But you definitely don't want your competitors doing this to you. With at least without you striking back. And this is like the quiet before the storm, right? This is like Facebook, 5 years ago, Google, 10 years ago, when ads were super cheap. Not everybody was sure of what it was or how to use it. This is an amazing time to be using some technology that has only been available to Fortune 500 companies in the past. So, hey, I'm trying to let you know 2019 is all about this geotag retargeting. If you are looking to grow your brand, if you're looking to get more exposure, if you're looking to connect with people that want to do and would possibly do business with you. So that is my live webinar on geotag retargeting. And basically, reach out to me if you have any questions. Hit me up. I'm not going to stop with this. I'm starting with friends and trying to get the word out before we about to bust this thing wide. We're about to take this thing way wide and let people know about it. And those who know me, I want to, of course, let you know about it. I want you to be like 6 months down the road, like Ken, why didn't you say anything? So I'm going to keep on hitting on this and keep on talking about it because we're super excited about it. And on May 5th in 3 days, so the countdown has begun. I don't know if I should even mention it yet. You know what? I'm just going to give a preview, just a hint. And this is absolutely, this right here is like the game changer, the game changer all the way around. But on May 5th, we're going to have the ability of people that interact with your ads and that are geotagged for you to send them mail when they interact or when they get geotagged. So not only are they seeing you online, but then you're going to, basically we're going to be able to translate these cell phone IDs into addresses and send them a mailer, a flyer, a piece of printed mail. And because we kind of know what their likes are, we can get very personal. So let's say, because we do have the ability to tell whether or not people are dog lovers or if they have pets. You know, imagine sending your ad in the mail with a dog on it because you know that they're a dog lover, so it resonates with them a lot more. This is like marketing psychology that's really, really deep, and Sublime Digital is trying to let you know if you are spinning your wheels trying to figure out how to reach people that would want to do business with you. This is absolutely the way to go with the geotag retargeting. So that is the gist of it. And again, I'm going to keep on talking about it because we're excited. We're getting the word out there, and it's absolutely incredible technology that we have access to. So I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful evening. I hope that things go well. And yeah, I look forward to hearing from some of y'all. If you have questions, hit me in Messenger. Because this is on my personal, I'm going to take this recording and spread it out. But if you have any questions, or you're interested, this is something you're not going to want to miss. Like I said the other day, this is like the Bitcoin of digital marketing. You know, you don't want to be the one who found out too late. So until the next time, y'all have a great evening or morning or whenever you watch this, and hit me in Messenger. I'll talk to you soon.